Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Happy Sober Sunday. Day that finally works with sober. All right. Yay, Broncos 30-9. Preseason. So, yeah. Problem is this. When all the good players were on the field, we weren't looking all that great. I mean, we were looking all right, but yeah, good old preseason. It's where we had to, just like life. There are parts when you're just kind of working out the kinks. You're getting rid of the mistakes here. It's the same thing we do in the program. We kind of repeat things over and over again. It's a muscle memory. To instead of going left, you got to go right. And you gotta work on that. When I was beginning drumming, there was a guy who told me, he's like, okay, play this beat. And I'm playing it. He's like, now you need to learn how to play that beat and order a 5-course meal at the same time, and then you'll have a good start on it. Wow, right? It's about repetitiveness. So, all right. Today's probably going to be a little bit shorter. I haven't been getting as many people, and yeah, I almost didn't do one today. I was going to take it off, but I figured I'd at least do something. So, oh, it looks like we got somebody, so I was wrong anyway. I've just been zeroing out a lot this week. When that happens, I start pulling back. I'll put effort towards other things because it's about what people are searching for, not necessarily what I want to do. That's not how life works. All right. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. Sometimes you just do things because they got to be done. Doesn't mean that you necessarily like them or anything, but they do need to be done. So welcome to Daily Trudge, Dion. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. Good morning, Clara. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. So nice, cool day in Colorado. I'm enjoying this very much. I'm probably going to try and spend a good chunk of my time outside today. Probably in the garage. It's a good day for garage work. We're using courage to change today. This is the Al-Anon Daily Reflection. And it actually talks about step 6, but it's talk about progress in here. So I figure I'd take a couple parts of the big book, sometimes slowly, sometimes quickly. It's actually sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. So I actually got those mixed up. All right. Stole that from the 9th Step Promises. And from the spiritual experience, right? And progress is the same way. Sometimes it's very, very quick, and sometimes it's excruciatingly slow. Sometimes it's in the middle. Who knows? But what is progress? God's time. It's God's time. At least it is in my book. This progress happens in God's time. He reveals more to me. Right? I'm on what is called a need to know basis. I'm on what's called a need to know basis. God only lets me know when I need to. It's like I work for the CIA or FBI. Good morning, Amber. That's all right. I don't think this could be more than 10 minutes anyway. So, well, it'll probably be more closer to 20. 10 minutes is 20 minutes for me, but yeah, it's not going to be too awfully long. It's Sunday. People got stuff to do. August 8th in step 6, I contemplate my life undergoing change, tremendous change. The great fear is this: if I shed my many characteristics that stand in my way, what will be left? See, it's not just alcoholics who feel like they're going to be the hole in the donut when they give up everything. It's everybody that kind of feels that way. All right. It's the unknown. The unknown is scary because, well, you don't know. Can't plan for it. You can't even what if the shit. Because you don't have enough information to do it. I have some sort of idea what might happen today, but I don't know what's gonna happen today. You know, I got some plans, but I don't know what's gonna happen inside those plans. Actually, I'm doing a ninth step today with my sister. So, and I don't even know if it's really gonna be a ninth step. She's been in Al-Anon a long time. We may just sit down and talk, but it's got to start somewhere, right? We have to have a hard conversation so we can kind of move on, is what it is. Now I'm gonna kind of leave that in her plate. I've worked through a lot of stuff. There are a couple things that I do want to talk about, but who knows? So it's not even really a ninth step as much as it is, sitting down. I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm hoping at least I get to complete a ninth step in there. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what God has planned. I don't know what's on my sister's mind. Might be one of those where I tell her, you know what? Why don't you just go ahead and tell me everything you're mad about with me, and I'll shut the fuck up. It might even be one of those. I don't know. Kind of depends on what my sister wants. She's the younger sister. I'm willing to give in, and she's the only sibling I have that I really talk to. I have 8 brothers and sisters. Nah, none of them are. I don't have any full brothers and sisters. All of my brothers and sisters are half and step. So, so what? Actually, all of them are half. All of them are half. So they either came from my dad's side or my mother's side. So, morning, Heather. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I didn't tell you what songs I used today to warm up. I'm sorry. I know people are really interested. People are just clamoring. Yeah, they're all over. Dion, what did you sing? You don't give a fuck. People are like, Dion, we don't care. Yeah, you do. You like useless knowledge. Sure, you do. Not useless knowledge. What was the last one? It's Sanitarium by Metallica. It's called Welcome Home. It's a song I memorized when I was put away. I know I used to write it on the walls of the sanitarium I was in. I'm in a lot of trouble for that. I did a lot of wall cleaning at that place. What else was there? Try to remember. My mind doesn't always memorize things the best. So, a little bit of Tesla. A little bit of Tesla. The Dead South. In Hell, I'll Be in Good Company. Those are the 3 songs I used today. All right, let's get back to this. I'm sure you really wanted to know. I was only reminded because Heather showed up, and she's my singer here. I didn't say we're good singers. I just said that we were singers. Right. So what's going to be left to me? It is though I face a great void, a terrifying unknown. Yet when I acknowledge how far I come, I can see how much I want to change. Ooh. It's why you tune in. Oh, you're funny. That's a dad joke. You can't use that. But good pun. Good pun. Right. So when it comes to change, when I make progress, since I live with me, since I am in my head 24 hours a day, since I see me in the mirror all the time, it's going to be hard for me to recognize you. Remember when you were a little kid and you'd see your aunt or uncle, they're like, you're growing like a weed, man. You're so much bigger than I remember. Or maybe you do it with your grandkids and they look at you like you're fucking crazy. What? No, I'm exactly the same. What are you talking about? Hey, hold on a second. I got to yell at some cats. You probably even tell on my face I was yelling, huh? I don't yell at him. I have a cat. He was trying to start. He's not starting a fight. He's grumpy. He's grumpy cat. He's old and he doesn't want to put up with any more shit. I don't blame him. But at one point it'll be like, "Oh, I love you. I love you. Come here." Maybe he's bipolar. He might be bipolar. I don't know. I know he is. He is a little crazy in the head though. He's got those crazy eyes too. All right. So I'm the last person to see anything in me. Yeah. How many times have you been in a meeting when you hear somebody and they're going through something or they're talking about, so I'm going through this and things are bad and it's hard. Maybe they had a slip. And of course, to them it's the end of the world, right? It's the end of the world. And I get it. It was like that for me too. And then there were people that were in there saying, Dion, you made it this far this time. Let's try it again. Yeah, you didn't lose all that progress, dude. You think that because you had a slip and went out on a Friday night, that the last 6 months just don't count. See, that is the extreme thinking of an alcoholic, that because I went out, that I lost everything that I ever obtained. What an extreme. And it's not true. I had 12 years of sobriety. I went out for 15 years. And there was something a friend said to me when I came back. My friend Terry, motherfucker moved to Montana. He abandoned me. I miss that guy. All right. He said, Dion, you're going to get those 12 years back, but you're going to have to work your ass off for them. And he was right. It did happen. The things that I obtained, the knowledge that I had gotten in the program did eventually come back. And I had a huge growth spurt between 7 and 8. Actually, I think it was between 6 and 8. A lot of growing. And it happened fast. It happened very, very quickly. Okay. I don't know if it could be, and by quickly, I don't mean in a matter of hours. For me, that's, weeks. But it was these spurts. It wasn't like consistent through the year or two or whatever it was. No, it was these quick little bursts. Right? And it was painful. Growing pains are painful. Right? You know what a good indicator that you are growing and uncomfortable, this is probably going to happen in your 4-step. You have drunk dreams. Drunk dreams are an indicator to growth. It means you are uncomfortable and your brain is looking for a way out. It only knows one way. Actually, that's not true. It knows several ways now. Because you can change. You've created some new neural pathways, man. I said earlier, instead of going right, you're going left now, the way that you're supposed to. Or straight, or whatever direction God is trying to lead you in. Sometimes change is painfully slow. Sometimes there's a resentment that is just, there was one resentment I had. I had to pray for 3 years for them. I had to pay for 3 years. I just couldn't let it go. Eventually it did have, but that one took some time. All right. It's because it kept getting thrown in my face because I was allowing it. Now I don't do that stuff anymore. I used to seek the bullshit. Yeah, fuck that. What are you doing, Dion? So even a lot of the spiritual experiences, they say that there's the sudden upheaval of new ideas and other things, and then there's the educational variety that happens slowly over a period of time. And I find that most people, it's over a period of time. Most alcoholics cannot. Okay. Now let me tell you, I'm going to tell you this: whether your spiritual experience was over time or sudden, neither one gives you any more credit to not drinking again. In fact, I have found that the people that that have educational variety tend to stick around longer. They do, because their spiritual experience hasn't happened yet. These people are actually around a little bit longer. Why God does that, I have no idea. Because it's needed, because he said so. What else? I don't need much more beyond that. I have a lot of trust in God. I have a lot of faith in God that he is going to take care of me. He has so far. All right. The desire to grow and to heal has brought me to this uncomfortable point because I am tired of the way I have been. My higher power is there to guide me when I am ready. I find solace in the fact that in step 6, I need not change anything. I must simply prepare myself for change. I can take all the time I need. Such manageability is what I set out to find in the first place. Now it is a part of my life. And I agree with a lot of this. But it says I can take all the time that I need. Now, remember, this is a non-alcoholic. As for the alcoholic, now don't, I'm going to take all the time I need. This will be an excuse to not. No. No, you don't get to rest on your butt on that. Sorry. You did 4 or 5, man. That took you months. And so you've had time. Okay. Now, what do we get? How much time is given to us? 1 hour. Okay. Step 6 is 1 hour long for alcoholics, according to the big book. It says that after we have finished the 5th step, that we go home, we take the book off the shelf, we read the first 5 proposals and ask if we have omitted anything. If we are satisfied with what we have done, then we do step 7 and move into 8. Now, there might be some time in there. There might be. Again, I'm not God, and he's going to make the decision for you. It's going to be between you and him. And for me, I had a sticking point on 6 and 7. I did. It took me, I don't think I spend any more time on it, but I had to have a good explanation from my sponsor. I definitely did need that. So that might be true for people in Al-Anon, but for people in AA with addictions stuff, it's imperative that we keep moving forward, even if it's just a little bit. The key in this case is willingness. Okay. Not once did they mention willingness here because they don't need it. We do. I am bodily and mentally different from the person they're talking to in this reflection I hear. Still a good reflection, though. I like reading the Al-Anon ones every now and again because it reminds us that there's other people out there that have to deal with our bull crap. Well, not our bull crap. I mean, we didn't ask to be alcoholics and mentally ill, and everything else is, family disease. And most Al-Anons and people grew up in alcoholic homes before they even met the alcoholic. They were codependent way before they met you. Codependency is not. It is. It happens over time. It is not something somebody just catches. Right. Okay. Today's reminder. I need not judge the rate at which I change old habits or ways of thinking. Now, I ain't judging other people. If you're judging yourself, you're still judging other people. If Dion is judging himself, good or bad, but it's better that's good anyway. If I'm going to do it, what are we looking for here? We're looking for progress. That's what we're looking for. And you can find it if you look. It's the willingness to look. Because see, as an alcoholic, you've gotten good at handling the hard things that come along. It's the good things that for me, those were just as tough because I didn't feel like I deserved them, even though I did. So I do not determine my worth anymore, or at least I do what I can not to determine my worth. I'm not perfect at it. Okay. I let God determine my worth. And the way that I judge my progress is me compared to me from a previous date. Am I a better person than I was a week ago? Not sure. That's not enough time for me to really be able. Am I a better person from a year ago? Oh yeah. Yeah, I am. So when you see somebody that's down in the program, have a little talk with them. Let's bring out that encouragement card. Because you can see where they've grown. They can't see it. And even if you bring it up, they may still not see it, but they know that you're not full of shit. You ain't lying to them. And that is something that they can go with. Well, I don't know that I fully deserve it, but you ain't lying to me. That I know. Huh. Yeah. If I am uncomfortable with old behavior, then on some level, I'm already moving toward change, toward changing it. Change will not be effective unless I am ready for it. I need only trust that when the time comes to move forward, I will know it. Trust is a big one. That's my higher power's love language. Trust. Because trust equals faith. This is a warning for my Sunday listeners. I will be the live will not happen until afternoon next Sunday because I'm running sound for the church. So I'm running it, and I don't even think Pastor Marsh is going to be there. That's even more weird. Which means I won't get paid as much. So I don't care. All right, so then they have a little saying, a slogan, or a quip. And this one's by Orrin L. Crane. Actually, I think it's more of a prayer. Remind me each day that the race is not always to the swift, that there is more to life than increasing its speed. Let me look upward into the towering oak and know that it grew great and strong because it grew slowly and well. Yeah. So be the oak. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope you have a great, sober Sunday. I really do. And we will see you all tomorrow. I love you. You know I do. Peace out. And